Once upon a time, nestled between towering dunes in a sun-drenched desert valley, lay a village where the night sky was more than just a canopy of stars. It was a tapestry of dreams. Every swirl of every cloud, every glimmer of every ray told a story. These celestial tales wove themselves into the very fabric of the village, shaping their hopes, fears, and futures. They say long ago, the sky wasn't like this. It was blank, empty, devoid of any light or guidance. Then came the Great Weaver, a celestial being of pure light, who wove glowing threads of starlight into intricate patterns across the black expanse. With each stitch, she wove destinies, hopes, and dreams into the constellations that guided travelers and inspired poets. And as the stars twinkled down on the sleeping village, they whispered stories to the villagers, tales that sparked their imagination and gave meaning to their lives. But one night, a mysterious force began unraveling the sky. Stars were stolen, threads were cut, and the Great Weaver's work was undone. One by one, the constellations faded, plunging the world into darkness. And as the nights grew darker and longer, the villagers forgot how to dream. Legend spoke of 7 apprentices who assisted the Great Weaver, each master in a unique celestial stitch. When the order of weavers was betrayed and the Great Weaver vanished, these apprentices scattered, hiding their starlight looms and breaking their starlight threads so that their celestial magic would fade from the world. Now, centuries later, the sky hangs in tatters and hope seems lost. That is until a young weaver named Zari discovers an ancient loom hidden beneath the floorboards of her home. Touched by its celestial glow, she feels a calling to mend the sky and restore her village's forgotten dreams, secretly. For she has no idea that she is the last descendant of the weaver's apprentices. One night as the moon wanes and the sky grows dim, Zari sneaks out to mend the heavens. Her loom glows faintly, casting an ethereal light on the swirling sand dunes. Beside her, perched on a nearby rock, sits Kweku, a wisecracking scorpion with a fondness for riddles and a crippling fear of heights. Zari's quest is perilous, fraught with danger and deception. First, she must navigate the Mirage Maze, where illusions dance and shift, the air shimmers and whispers, and mirages materialize and vanish, like fleeting memories. Here, the only way to move forward is to weave a constellation. But Zari's path is constantly obscured by illusions conjured by a Kanan Sanjin that feeds on lost hopes. Next comes the Canyon of Fallen Stars, where stolen stars are trapped in crystal prisons. Here, a swarm of shadow moths with razor-sharp wings seeks to unravel Zara's threads. As the chase intensifies, Zara and Kweku narrowly escape the canyon, racing across the shifting sands towards the Unraveler's lair at the heart of the desert. All seems lost. But then, as if woven by fate itself, Zara spots a lone star shining brighter than all the rest. Hope rekindled, Zara seizes this celestial thread and leaps into the fray. With a sudden burst of speed, Zara darts between the canyon walls, narrowly avoiding the clutches of the shadow moths. Their rasping wings brush against her arms, sending chills down her spine, but also fueling her determination. Clutching her loom tightly, Zara weaves, threading starlight into constellations that bloom with otherworldly beauty. Each stitch is a gamble, a desperate bid to outmaneuver the relentless shadow moths. Yet amidst the struggle, something shifts within her. Fear gives way to focus, doubt to resolve. Guided by the faint glow of the lone star, Zara's hands move with newfound confidence. The loom sings beneath her touch, resonating with the rhythm of the desert wind. As her final stitch takes shape, the lone star explodes into a cascade of celestial sparks, momentarily vanishing the shadows. In this fleeting moment of light, Zara sees her chance. Leaping from the canyon's edge, she sprints across the open desert, the Unraveler's lair looming in the distance. Behind her, the shadow moths hesitate, confused by the sudden brightness. Taking advantage of their momentary bewilderment, Zari flees, clutching her loom like a lifeline. The lair draws closer, hope rekindled in her chest. The vastness of the desert, once a symbol of despair, now represents freedom, a boundless canvas for her dreams. Before long, the Unraveler appears, a towering figure wreathed in smoke and doubt, his eyes burning with a cold, unsettling fire. He mocks Zara's efforts, claiming that the sky's stories are meaningless and that dreams are but illusions that lead to despair. Undeterred, Zara sets up her loom and prepares to weave, determined to prove the Unraveler wrong. In the tapestry of the night sky, where stars shimmer and dreams take flight, there lived a weaver whose celestial stitch guided travelers through the darkest night. With threads of starlight, she wove tales of courage, hope, and love, each constellation a testament to the strength of dreams above. But a sinister force stirred, an Unraveler bent on shrouding the world in endless night, stealing stars and extinguishing the guiding light. Hope seemed lost, dreams turned to dust, until a young weaver, Zara, heard the silent rustle of starlight in her heart. Guided by an ancient loom, she embarked on a perilous quest, accompanied by a quirky scorpion, Kweku, whose riddles concealed a bravery that shone through. First, they braved the Mirage Maze, where illusions danced and whispered lies, and Zara wove constellations to pierce the veil of disguise. From there, they ventured to the Canyon of Fallen Stars, where stolen celestial wonders gleamed in crystal bars. A swarm of shadow moths pursued, but Zara wove a tapestry of light, leading them on a wild chase through the starry night. Finally, at the Unraveler's lair, a showdown ensued, a battle of light against encroaching gloom, of dreams against the threat of endless doom. With each stitch, Zara wove a constellation, born of her deepest desires, reflecting the laughter, love, and hopes that set her spirit on fire. The Unraveler countered with threads of doubt and fear, seeking to plunge the world into a darkness ever near. But Zara's spirit soared. Her loom sang a vibrant tune, and she wove a tapestry of dreams beneath the pale moonlight. And then a miracle unfolded. The Unraveler faltered. His darkness recoiled before the radiant might of dreams taking flight. With a final flourish, Zara wove a masterpiece of gold, a constellation that shone with a tale yet untold. The Unraveler vanished, his reign of darkness undone, and the stars returned to paint the heavens with their celestial run. As dawn approached, Zara returned to the village, her quest complete, the sky restored, her spirit light with newfound hope, and dreams to greet. The villagers emerged from their homes, their faces turned to the sky, their spirits lifted by the stars that shone on high. Once more the constellations twinkled, whispering tales anew, reminding all who gazed upon them of dreams that shone brightly, too. Kweku, now braver, perched upon a nearby wall, teasing Zari about her fear of heights. But his tone held a hint of admiration for the weaver's courage and grace. Together, they had saved the day, proving that even the darkest night could be turned around with a single thread of starlight and a dreamer's unwavering sound. Now, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of gold and rose, the villagers gathered in the town square. Above them, shining brighter than all the rest, hung Sarah's constellation, a testament to her bravery, her dreams, and the magic that lay within. As the night deepened, the constellation twinkled, weaving its tale of hope and light. A reminder that even in the darkest times, dreams could take flight.